Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin.
The power of both warriors would begin to increase in an incredible way. So much so that on this occasion thousands of planets were destroyed by such a tremendous increase in power. So that at that moment, Kakarot's hair would turn a red color, like blood, while in his mind he could hear the voice of his master. I want you to humble that angel. Since being the offspring of the cursed Desiku, I want you to crush him completely. Hehehe. As you order, master. Although I'm surprised by the power you're able to release, Whis. I never imagined that I would have to face my own disciple, but I've no idea that you will get away with yours. I'm sorry, Mr. Goku, for ending his life. Goku would be able to react. Whis of a certain blow had sent him flying towards the surface of the planet, falling with an incredible brutality. So much so that on this occasion, Goku's body had felt the real pain. Goku tried to stand up, but his entire central body system was in terrible condition. That's right, the blow he had received from had caused surprising damage. So much had been the damage that even the powerful Goku hadn't been able to do anything before such an onslaught. I hope you're really prepared, Mr. Goku, because unfortunately you'll have to face the most powerful angel of the 12 universes. Goku, without caring about the damage he had done to him, would stand up, raising all his power to the limit. So at the moment, both warriors began to exchange thousands of blows. However, as the battle went on, Goku's thinking was changing radically, because Goku was thinking about humiliating Whis, which this time was completely impossible for him. Goku would fall to the ground again, but this time he would be dragged by a few rocks. It's time to end your life, Mr. Goku. I'm sorry. Rain of Divine Stars. Hundreds of attacks in the forms of stars would be thrown towards Goku, who had even returned to his base state due to the beating he had received by Whis. Damn, I can't believe I lost to this Whis crap! However, a few centimeters from all the attacks crashing against Goku, an incredible negative aura would detach from all his aura. So instantly, the essence of the first Apostle of Death would be perceived by all the 12 universes, which would alert each of the angels and beings of the Divine Kingdom. You really are a powerful angel, but this will not be our end, because the next time we meet, you will be much more powerful. The Apostle only with his simple aura was able to disintegrate each of the attacks of Whis, so that would, at the instant of a great explosion, he would disappear from the entire battlefield, which would leave Whis very thoughtful, due to the pressure that this subject was able to emanate. This is really strange. Has Mr. Goku allied himself with such a powerful warrior, who is even capable of destroying my most powerful technique? Meanwhile, in a place far away from the 12 universes, the essence of the original Apostle had been able to save Goku's life. However, loud screams could be heard all over the place, because the injuries he had received were serious. You better shut up, and get well to start training again. It's a shame that you've been crushed so pathetically by that simple angel. Damn, I can't believe that Whis was able to hide all that power. He was able to completely crush me. The Apostle of Death, with his last bit of essence, was able to release several shadows of negative energy, which would enter Goku's body, beginning to eliminate every residue of angelic energy that had left Whis inside Goku. I cannot do anything for you anymore, since I don't have my real body. Now everything depends on you. We will continue soon with the mental trainings. The essence of the Apostle would disappear completely, so Goku would be lying on the ground while the negative shadows eliminated all toxins. Meanwhile, returning to the battlefield, Whis, with the help of his staff, was able to help Beerus and Vegeta, who likewise had residues of negative energy inside. Really, the warrior who's behind Mr. Goku is a very powerful warrior, since being able to hit and leave energy residues are things that only the most emblematic beings can do. Whis would leave with both warriors back to his planet, so when he arrived, he would lay each of them in a room. The damage that Mr. Goku's been able to cause them is an incredible level. Even for me, it is almost impossible to believe. All the deities from all the universes had quickly arrived in Universe 7 because they were able to feel the incredible power that had released the essence of the Apostle of Death. Whis, what happened? Don't tell me that incredible negative power that was felt a few moments ago was the power of Son Goku. If he is, we won't be able to do anything against him, because if he has all that power, will be nothing more than simple worms. No, don't be alarmed. That was not Son Goku's power. But it is worrisome still, since a very powerful essence apparently is living inside Mr. Goku's body. What do you mean that an essence is living inside of Mr. Goku's body? Is he being manipulated by a much more powerful being? No, Father, I doubt it is that, since that presence only seems to guide him, as well as train him, since Mr. Goku was able to defeat Mr. Beerus and Mr. Vegeta by injecting negative energy into his internal system. But that must not be possible, since beings who are capable of injecting energy into the internal system of their enemies must follow a rigorous training. Indeed, Father, by itself, that must be impossible, and in the same way, it was that warrior who was responsible for saving Mr. Goku's life. This is getting more and more complicated, damn it. There doesn't seem to be any ending. On the other hand, returning to Son Goku, he had been able to sit down again, since due to the injuries, he hadn't been able to even stand up. This defeat's taught me that there will always be beings much more powerful than me, so I have to try twice as hard if necessary. Those are the words that I like to hear, since you'll be able to even surpass me. You have become the most powerful apostle of death in all the universes. There's no doubt about that. I'm planning to bring my own death into my aura, and I want to take revenge for the beating I've been giving by this Whis. We will do that according to its time, so don't worry. The first thing that'll be much more powerful, so that you won't be defeated again. That's right, and I thank you for training me. I promise to become much more powerful. The mental training of Goku would start again, so instantly, Goku would begin to maintain a very equal fight against the Impossible, in which he remembered his battle against Whis to be able to fill in all the weak points he had. I have to become much more aggressive on the battlefield, as well as raise my speed much more to be able to defeat all those damn. Returning to Universe 7, on the planet of Beerus, an incredible aura would rise all over the place. That's right, it was the Prince of the Saiyans, who had awakened with an incredible fury. Being defeated by Goku without any difficulty, the planet of the god Beerus was involved in a great chaos all over the place. Damn, I can't believe that damn worm was able to beat me in such a pathetic way. I swear I'll finish with it with my own hands. Mr. Vegeta, please calm down, because even if you release all your power in that way, you'll not be able to do anything. The only thing you can do is to learn from your mistakes and to become much more powerful again. Whis, please train me one more time. I don't want to be overtaken by that garbage. It's what I had in mind, since the upcoming battle will be of galactic levels, and a few beings will be able to help in this upcoming battle. I don't plan to stay behind, and I'm sure I'll be one of the few beings able to manage to do something against the useless Kakarot. Returning to the realm of the whole, Daishinkan would report the whole situation to the great Zeno-sama, who would take a very serious look.
I've been able to recognize that essence that was released a few moments ago, but I didn't want to believe what I had perceived.
Great Zeno-sama, do you even know who is the bearer of all that power?
That's right, Daishinkan. The bearer of that great power, he's the apostle of the original death, the first warrior to proclaim himself with that name.
Daishinkan was surprised to remember that Son Goku had exclaimed the same words that Zeno-sama had said to him.
So what are you going to do, Daishinkan? Do you even know him? It's impossible, since back then my priest was Desaku-sama, your father, and even at the time the apostle of death existed, you angels didn't exist yet.
My lord, this is really bad, because if you're informing me what is real, we're in trouble, because those same words were the ones that Mr. Goku told me.
In that case, we'll have to bring back the Heavenly Divine, the only warrior who was able to stand up to the Apostle of Death and even defeat him.
And how can we contact that warrior?
That warrior's me, but millions of years ago my guardians didn't exist. I possessed my original form, but at the time of creating my two guardians, all my power was divided into three. But if we unite again, we become again in the Heavenly Divine.
Zeno-sama would stand to one side of his guardians, so at the moment, the trio of warriors began to unite again. That's right, the three warriors began to form the Divine Celestial again. The pressure was even felt through the entire kingdom was evident, since that pressure was even able to travel through each of the 12 universes, reaching to the inhospitable planet on which Goku was training, so much that it would make him fall to the ground. Wow, whose incredible pressure is this? I'm not able to move freely. I feel that it completely crushes me. Ah, damn, I thought he died. The power of the Divine Celestial has become present once again. Really, Goku, you have to overcome my powers.
Do I have to face that warrior of such power?
That's right, Goku. But I want to grant you all my knowledge. I have even the last thing I've left of essence, since that being was the one who defeated me millions of years ago.
Master, I promise to avenge his death and kill every warrior who stands in front of me. They won't be able to do anything against me.
I trust you, Goku. I know you will. So for now, let's continue with our training.
Goku, with much more determination, would continue with his great training, which on this occasion, he had even adapted the Ultra Instinct as his base state, so that his body is able to react with greater speed. However, Goku wasn't the one who was training, since all the gods and angels and the most powerful warriors of the 12 universes were carrying out a rigorous training to face the warrior who once brought them to life. The hero, on this occasion, was the villain of the multiverse. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of the Whole, had passed 2 days in which the incredible pressure of Zeno-sama was still present, since uniting 3 gigantic powers would require much more time. So at the moment of a great light, which would even meet Daishaken retreat due to the expulsion of all his power, a completely different Zeno-sama could be observed.
Finally, I've been able to access my combat form, better known as the Heavenly Divine. I'm ready to take down another Apostle of Death.
My lord, the power you currently possess is incredible. I'm sure nothing and no one will be able to cope with it.
No, Daishaken, we do not have to trust each other, since the current Apostle of Death is even from a warrior race which no power knows limits.
Understand, my lord. In that case, we'll have everything under control, so as to not be caught off guard.
That's right. In the meantime, I'll train a little since it's been millions of years since I accessed such a state.
Zeno-sama would go into a very different dimension, in which he would begin to train and release his power much more, so that his power was able to adapt to the strong pressure of his power. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.